No, not really. I mean, I don't really try and fight against the stuff I've done before, but I just think, I really choose jobs from instinct, and as soon as I read the script and met Francis and met Ty the elephant, it just felt like the right thing to do, and I felt like I knew the character, and it seemed like a really interesting world. What I would be quite curious about, I think more so in the 30s as well, because there were so many traveling circuses competing with each other, is just how they would all, the marketing of them. I found that really interesting, because they would just make everything up. They'd say they had an 800-pound woman, and you could just, how do you make your show seem like the most spectacular show when all the shows are basically kind of getting things from the same pot? I think that would be pretty interesting. I don't think I'd be qualified in any shape or form for any other job in the circus. Maybe sell tickets. Yeah, I guess so. But I was doing the last one for a long time, and I realized when I do things like Water for Elephants, it kind of how many shields you have to have over the top of a performance in those movies, and with the contacts and the makeup and everything. And as soon as you take it off, everything is a lot easier. You can just freely react to things. It's just strange because it's basically just being a normal actor. But yeah, playing a human being is a lot easier, so it's kind of a relief. No, not really. Kind of my relationship with Christoph, I keep really. What's that, sorry?
You have a similar experience with someone that you have to release your releases?
No, I think as soon as you start hiding stuff, then you're not having a relationship. But so I don't think I ever have done that, really.
Yeah, maybe. And if I was, I'd say it.
It's funny, I only ever got cast as the handsome guy after Twilight. Before that, I never got those roles. It's always funny. It's like, when you look at Renaissance paintings and stuff, and women, kind of larger women they were deemed more attractive, and now they're not. It's like the same thing. The world turns, and suddenly people say like, "Oh, today, from this point onwards, you are going to be attractive," and it's like, okay. Beforehand, it's so strange. It's like, never before in my life up until I got cast in that movie, I never even got close to getting the good-looking guy parts. So humble. Sorry, what? Yeah, it's kind of, but then if people think I'm doing the good-looking guy roles, they're not really necessarily supposed to be. So maybe the jobs after, it's like, no matter what job I do, it's like, you keep playing the good-looking guy role. And it's like, I'm not intending to.
Maybe he's playing roles and he's just a good-looking guy.
No. I think also the period's always really intrigued me. But for some reason I feel quite nostalgic about it. I have no idea why. I think a lot of people do that. But I think one of the main reasons it's classicism and the fact that it isn't made, movies like this aren't made very much. I think that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do it. The script really did stand out, and it felt like, you know, I haven't seen a movie like this in a long time, so I like the idea of representing, you know, kind of original things. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've always liked the idea of, like, you know, when I'm unemployable in a few years, like just marrying a rich woman and doing tennis lessons and going to lunch with my friends, having a little baby, like in one of those pouches on the front, like Pilates, going to the tanning bed. Like, that's kind of what my dream of my life would be. It will be. In other stuff, I mean, not particularly. Like, just, yeah, you know, I played a part a lot, so it's kind of, you know, as soon as you get to an end of a movie, you want to quickly move on to the next. So, yeah, I've never been one of those people who gets really, you know, when a part stays with them for too long afterwards. That's never happened to me. I've just, yeah, as soon as, pretty much on the last day, it's done. So I'm always terrified of reshoots.